halftime, and we have a winner for AirAsia's Free Throw for Free Seats contest. Third quarter action, and it's Leith finding Miller wide open for the three, bringing the Dragons to within 3 points. Then the Dragons with a chance to tie it up, which shows some nice ball control, finally finding Leith inside with a solid effort, getting the deuce, and it's a 1-point game. Showing good patience, Gabe Freeman work it around, then Thomas with the ball inside goes straight to work for the score. Bilionis quick with the ball, works his way through the defense, scoring on the baseline drive to the hoop. Justin Leith got 3 of his team high 26 on the game, here keeping the Dragons close. It was all Freeman though, as he would end up getting the ball in the corner and drive in for the score. He had a game-high 36 points. The Dragons were equal to the task though, as John Ung struck for 3. The Gabe Freeman show was about to hit as he would take the ball coast to coast and get the lucky roll, breaking the tie with under 5 minutes to play in the third. A good move by Thomas, boxing out Miller to create room for the shot. Patriots fans would look on as their team would slack on defense, giving the Dragons plenty of room, leading to a Justin Leith putback for 2, and it was tied at 49. Showing some passion on the defensive end, the Dragons would hold the Patriots, Miller get the block on, and the defensive end would get the ball and score on the drive to the hoop. Bilionis would miss on his attempt, but Nakia Miller would get tripped up, and emotions flared again between the two teams. Patriots go in front on Ibanez's three-pointer, getting the crowd back into the game. Raimundo to Leith, to Miller, underneath for the deuce, and it was back to a 1-point game. Cheeto Jaime would get on the board, draining a huge 3. And it was Gabe Freeman again, showing his aggression, attacking the basket for a pair. A nice move to get around Justin Leith and shovel the ball up for the score. Fired up, Freeman was at it again, getting the lucky roll and the foul on the play. Freeman would convert the 3-point play by hitting his free throw and putting his team up by 5. There was no stopping Freeman with less than a minute in the third. He hit another huge off-balance shot. But with the clock expiring, Nakia Miller would work off Thomas and go glass for the score, closing the third, 64-59. Erwin Santamaria would let one go and hit from long range. He would try again and miss, but Thomas was right there for the offensive rebound and draw the foul, almost getting the basket to fall. Another hard foul by the Patriots sent Rudy to the floor as he was driving to the hoop on a fast break. That was Alcaraz's 4th and 24th team foul. After splitting a pair from the line, it was Rudy feeling it, lighting it up for 3. And on the fast break again, it was Rudy driving and getting the bucket as the Dragons tie the game up with 7 minutes to play in the 4th. Then as the Dragons defense tightened up, Alcaraz was called for his 5th foul, sending him out of the game and to the bench. A quick shot by Freeman found net as the shot clock expired and the tide would begin to swing. Thomas was a force for the Dragons D. They couldn't hold him back, scoring, drawing the foul, and converting the free throw. The Patriots again on the attack, and it's Freeman scoring to increase the lead to 6 points. Steve Thomas setting up the offense, finds Freeman in the corner, and he would hit the tray and force the Dragons to call timeout. A critical point in the game where you could see the momentum shifting to the home team. A nice look by Thomas, and Freeman capitalized. Although Kabahug would get his one to go, knocking down a big 3, the Dragons still had 6 points to claw away at. Miller attacking the basket, got the bucket and the foul. The Dragons could do nothing to stop Freeman in the closing minutes, and it cost them dearly a chance at the game. With 25 seconds left, it looked possible for the Dragons as Miller drained one from downtown. But for some reason, the Dragons couldn't commit a foul and let the Patriots run valuable time off the clock before Ibanez was finally brought down and Miller was in a rage. And it was all over as the AirAsia Philippine Patriots took the first semifinal 88-83 over the KL Dragons.
You took control of the game offensively in the second half. Can you let us in? What were you thinking and what were you feeling that time?
It's basketball instincts. My team was down. We were struggling scoring, getting baskets, and we were getting defensive stops, so we weren't getting no offensive putbacks or anything like that. So I wanted to step in a little bit and give us some energy.
Coach, there were a lot of controversial calls. How does that affect you and your team?
Yeah, but those things are beyond our control, so I just told them, you just have to play above the call.
One win away, what needs to be done for the next game?
Wow, lots of things. We have some mental lapses on defense, we have to correct that. Plus the fact that we have to be more mentally tougher going to Kuala Lumpur.
Now here are this week's Plays of the Week. A beautiful block by Nikia Miller on Alcaraz sends him falling to the floor. Then it's the unstoppable Gabe Freeman attacking the basket with 3 men on him, gets it around Miller and puts it up for the drop. Then Nikia Miller drives inside on Thomas, cuts to the right, and straight up to the basket for the score. Now here are the standings after the first playoff match. On top, Marcus Morrison after 15 games has 23.3 points. Chris Commons, 21.3. Nikia Miller's averaging 20.8. Leo Avenido, 19.7. Tied with Chris Cuete at 19.7. Ramsey Williams comes in with a 5.2 assists average per game, followed by Mario Wusong, 4.4. Al Vergara and Froylan are tied with 4.2. And Guganiswar and Batu Malay's got 3.6 assists per game. Then Nikia Miller still leads the league with 15.1 rebounds per game. Kyle Jeffers with 14. Antoine Broxy's got 12.5. Jason Dixon averaging 12.1. And Chris Garnett averaging 11.9 rebounds per game. For the first semifinal of the AirAsia ABL playoffs, Between the KL Dragons and the Philippine Patriots, the Patriots lead the series 1-0. Next action in the AirAsia ABL will see the KL Dragons taking on the Philippine Patriots on the 26th of January, followed by the Singapore Slingers taking on the Chang Thailand Slammers in Singapore on the 1st of February. This is JV signing off for our first playoff edition of AirAsia ABL Game to Game right here. Catch you next week.